Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some more Crash of the Titans. I don't think I've ever seen him do that. I usually don't stand around in this game very long enough to even see that. God damn, the acid shit just does not go away, does it? Oh, I hate that. But yeah, you can tell. Obviously, the theme of this level is going to be a lot of just, well, stormy bats, wind, lightning, swamp shit. You know the thing. I think there's actually a light heavy combo that Crash gets to at some point. I thought. Yet another 40 minion level. Oh my god. It's going to take forever. I just know it. I just feel like it's going to take forever. And I fell off. Of course. Oh, you know what I forgot? No, that's tomorrow. Ah, damn it. I was going to say, oh yeah, Pokemon Fire Red comes out today. Nope. That's tomorrow. God damn it. But it was the Pokemon announcement today. We got, I guess, Gen 10 announced. So, winds and waves. I'm going to be honest with you, Chief. I prefer when Pokemon games look cartoony. But now they're trying to look like they're, well, you know, graphic, like, big. It looks like fucking Power World. I'm not interested in a game looking realistic. I want my game to have a cartoony art style and have good, you know, frame rate and works and everything and what have you. What was my mission here? I don't remember. Destroy all the enemies, I guess? Something like that. Maybe. Tip, don't fall off or you will fail. Thanks. And then, hey, at least I get to collect a lot of mojo, I guess. That's something. And the good news is, a lot of these medium weight enemies aren't gonna really do much to me anyway, which is really nice. Because again, Scorprilla has just... Okay, well alright, that's enough. These fuckers can do something, but... Yeah, you might want to kill these guys off quick, so you can just spawn in the next wave. Because I don't think the next wave spawns until after you've just basically just dropped these assholes. Meow. Very nice. Yeah, thankfully there's sizable Titans in this game. I just do like a ton of damage to other Titans. And you get like a shit ton of times too. It's almost like the game decided to say, yeah, just fucking have it, I guess. This is kind of off topic, but when Crash of the Titans was out, and after I'd played the console one, I wanted to play... Because I had this habit, I had a PSP, so I had like this habit of, oh man, I wish I could have that game on PSP, because it's probably like so different than the other game. Because like Dante's Inferno is a good case of being different enough than its other console sibling. Same thing with Hellboy. You know, Hellboy was different than its console variant. Same idea, same stuff, but I remember loving the Hellboy PSP game, but fucking despising the PS3 one. I had the PSP one first, and then I got the PS3 one later, and I'm like, ugh, I don't like this. And then for Crash of the Titans, even though it was just one for one the same, because, I mean, PSP basically was just a handheld PS2. Kind of. Sort of. I mean, you could probably do some PS2-esque games with it. Point is that I remember wanting the Crash of the Titans on PSP for the longest time, because I thought, like, oh, it'd probably be cooler if I played on PSP, because it's PSP, right? You know, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool system. Only to then find out later in life, when I finally got my hands on the damn thing, that it was just the same damn thing. I mean, I knew it... Because, like, the only thing I recall ever seeing of the PSP version was actually one of the challenge rooms. And it was just basically one for one. But in my tiny child brain, teenage brain, I guess you could say at this point, I was under the impression that, oh, it probably is, you know, not exactly the same thing, but has, like, a little bit more of the PSP charm going on to it, you know? And like I said, only to then find out that I was completely wrong, so... Yeah, I had very bad abilities with that back in the day. Same thing, like, when I got Ratchet, because I've mentioned this before, but I played Ratchet TOD when I first discovered Ratchet, and then I bought Size Matters because I wanted to get a Ratchet game, and that was like I think one of the first ones I saw, and it was for PSP. I'm like, ooh yeah, well, I love my PSP, so I got that in Secret Agent Clank. I hated Secret Agent Clank, but I loved Size Matters. I thought it was the coolest shit. There were parts of Size Matters I didn't like, of course, but I still liked it enough. And, well, things have changed. I actually do like I do like Secret Agent Clank a lot more nowadays than I did back then. And then, funny enough, I don't really care much for Size Matters. I think it's kind of, yeah. I hate using Stench for this shit. I don't like using the fucking... Well, I can't even aim the damn thing. There's a goddamn cannon in the way. Sorry, it's kind of boring doing this. Just aiming and pointing at the screen and hitting things. Yeah, like I said, I had a bad habit of like thinking a game was cool, regardless of what it was or what system was on or anything like that. I remember when Brink was coming out, I was so excited for Brink. I was like, oh my god, this looks so fucking sick. Even Resistance 3. But luckily enough, one of those games turned out to actually be sick, which was Resistance 3. I didn't understand that I didn't even understand companies either. Like I didn't, like whenever you have like a dev team, you know, you can usually get a good idea of how good a game's going to be depending on the dev team, or at least, you know, whoever's, not the publisher, but like whoever's, you know, making said game, like Insomniac. Because Insomniac back then used to be really good at just giving us cool things to play with. And then they made Fuse, and it kind of just went downhill from there. Sort of. I mean, Ratchet's like their golden boy, and they should keep the Ratchet. And I actually, funny enough, I did like Spider-Man, you know, when it first came out. But trying to play that game again, it's like, nah, I'm good. I think it's kind of shit. I didn't even try Spider-Man 2. I played a little bit of Miles, and I was already just kind of done with it. I was like, ugh. It's just Spider-Man 1 again. But this time you get to play as Miles Morales. Oh boy. Like, it'd be nice. Like, he's a different, and he's a cool character and all. You know, when it comes to outside of the game. It just sucks that, like, the game he gets, in my opinion, just turns out to be kind of whatever. So I see it. Also, whenever you're charging that up, I think you do get the block command. Like, you do get to actually block enemy attacks, which is nice. Which would make sense, because, like, you're charging up the damn thing. You might as well just have it as a block. But only when it's, like, about to fire off, I guess. They keep giving me *2 shit, and they're like, here you go, you need... They're like, bro, you need this. Apparently I do. Oh my god, come on. Was that, like, my 10th one or something? Is that just how they specify, like, yeah, you've jacked, like, 10 of these guys off? Well, it happened twice in a row. So explain that. Okay, so you can cancel that. Thank God. I was always under the impression you couldn't. Fuck, I don't know why, but I don't play a Kirby game all of a sudden. Don't know where that came from. And die. Well, good news is I don't need to get him, but hey, you know, why not? Okay, fuck it. Oh my god, I hate when this fucking game does that shit. You just get attacked and you still take damage from it. It's like, dude, I'm a huge dude. I can take these guys out in like one fucking ult. I deserve some respect. Oh yeah, something did come out. I think it was yesterday, but... Either yesterday or today. Resident Evil 9. I've not gotten it yet. I don't know if I plan on it. I saw a lot of spoiler shit for it, because that's YouTube for you. I was trying to see gameplay of it. I was trying to get like the full game so I can get an idea of like if I'm really going to like this game or not. And I don't know. Everybody's too busy spoiling the ending and shit. That's what they fucking do. There should be like a YouTube rule implied, like if a game comes out or like a TV show comes out, they're not allowed to spoil it until like a certain time period. But People will find ways around it no matter what. Your best bet is, if you don't want to see spoilers, your best bet is just to mute that shit on your own. Which is really irritating. Although for Resident Evil spoilers, I guess I don't care that much. It's Resident Evil. So, I'm not that excited when it comes to the story stuff. All I care about is it a fun game or not? Because for me, Resident Evils are, you know, arcade games. And I want to have fun playing a Resident Evil game. So, and I'm hoping that the Leon play is fine. I don't know how they're doing it though. Are they doing it where it's like Leon and Chick have like their own campaign, kind of like Leon and Claire from Resident Evil 2, or is it just they share a campaign, they split between the two like Chris did in 8? I don't know. Or they're going to make an entire Leon campaign, but DLC only. The assholes they are. Alright, got the minions done, and got all the spy bots at the very end. Did I get Combo King? I don't remember. Yes, and got a gold. Nice. Come on, hurry up. Let's go, let's go. Episode 16 now. We're making pretty good progress, although this might be my last one for today. Nah, maybe. Because the game does get a little bit old the more you play it. And it's like, okay, I'm getting kind of worn out on this. Because 20-some chapters is a lot of chapters. That's why it's kind of nice to take a break every once in a while and not play this game in one go, because holy shit. Why is there just a random mojo there? What is this, Donkey Kong? Is there a secret back here? Nope. Just one little tiny mojo, I guess. Alright. Something else I will admit, though, is I actually do like the art style of this game. I think it's pretty cool looking. Not gonna lie to you. Alrighty, thanks for killing them off, because I didn't want to do that. I hate dealing with these little bastards. I hate dealing with minions. Break, break, break. And I think you have to use the roller guy to break this. Yeah, you gotta use these guys to break the chain. Although I'm not sure there's more minions that can spawn. I'm gonna assume probably not. There was. Of course there was. How the hell did that happen? I think they ran into each other, is what happened. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I'll do what I can to get them to spawn so I can just get some extra little bastards. You kill off Titans, it spawns more guys, so... There we go. Ah, fuck, I hate that. Like, I'm shaking the controller. It should just automatically just go into the damn thing, you know? But it does not. That's really irritating. I was gonna say, that might be it, but... Nope. Got 5 motherfuckers right here. Is that it? No, it's still not it. Well, then how long is this level, then, if I can just do this? Ah, fuck, I'm gonna go. I probably already spammed enough of the... Well, I don't... That's the thing, I keep saying it's infinite spawning, but I don't even think that's even the case. I don't know if they infinitely spawn or not. I just assume that they do. It almost seems like they do. Oh great, yet another arena. Oh boy. My favorite. Ugh. Yeah, if you try to move with these guys, you can't do that. You can't shield move at the same time. Unfortunately, but it makes sense. They are kind of big and hefty, so... Alright. Let's do this shit. Perfect. Get my minion kills. Only need one swipe to do so, which is nice. And I could just aim the tornado right at the door right now if I wanted to. Because it would probably actually just break most of it. Or that can happen. Yeah, we're supposed to use a big guy for it. Okay. So I'm guessing roller rhinoceros dudes are probably considered heavies, I guess. If that's the case. I'm not really sure exactly how the classification fully works. Well, these ones are just giant, so there's probably heavy and then... I assume there's heavy and then giant. I'm guessing battlers are considered probably like a little bit more on the lightweight side of anything. They're not snipes and stench, but they are like spike type. Did he just block my entire fucking whip attack? That's not possible, is it? I got so used to doing the battler combos here. Speaking of battler combos, I gotta go back to playing that game on BTS, huh? But I was only able to do the one. I wonder why. Well, besides not being very good at anything I do, I'm trying to, you know, I try too hard to get, like, the perfect groups of characters together to fight. It's like, I don't even play those characters mostly, so it's going to be kind of hard to do that. Just saying. Or maybe I jumped into the wrong character, the second character, you know? Maybe the first one was perfect enough, but then the second pick I had was just not the one that should have been that, so... I fudged up. I gotta play the game again, I love that game. No, I still have to get back to BTS stuff anyway. Beating the self, not that BTS. Beating the self stuff. My fighting game shit. I don't need that. I mean, it would be useful, but... Because I got Smash going on. If I wanted to record stuff, I could have done Smash. Well, I figured I might as well do, you know, Crash, because... It is our Let's Play, after all, that we're currently working on, so... For those that are wondering, like, what about Tomb Raider and such? And God of War 4? Those are pretty much just kind of on the slight back burner-esque, where I don't really care too much. So, yeah, unfortunately it's mostly just, they just kind of exist. If I do them, I do them. If I don't, I don't. Type shit. Okay, this is not going very well. Yeah, I wonder why. Hell, I'd be better off just fighting them as Crash. Funny enough. Uh-oh. Big boy's coming. Just because. I have an idea. Not a very good idea, but an idea nonetheless. Yeah, I didn't think so. Is there just seriously no more, like, Titans I can use for this? Am I just stuck using this asshole? Not no more. Thank God that has iframes on it, like, holy shit. If that did, that'd be a really hard thing to hit every time. Guarantee it. Be really annoying to deal with. By the way, I don't think these gates are based on damage. I think it's based on how many attacks you do to it. So, like, even if I were to do the slam move, it probably wouldn't do much. So that's a guard breaker. It's insane what these guys can do to you. Honestly, I've always felt like Battler is like one of the best enemies in this game. Like, not gonna lie. I'll get that off the screen in a second. Yes, I know. I should have played on PS2 instead. If we wouldn't have to worry about all this junk. But we're here now, so let's just have fun with what we have. Alright. Another slide duration again. I wouldn't be surprised if my slide's probably done by now. All spy bots are gone. I think all minions are probably gone too. Have monster will trample. Defeat all the captains. So I guess that's what the... Oh, okay. Oh, so the giant dudes are called captains. Gotcha. Well, this ought to be fun. And annoying. No doubt. I'm just gonna get, like, fucking beat up the entire time. Oof. The best I can do is just hope I can mash this. And just hope that that hits everybody with it. And I don't think I'm allowed to switch off. Probably not. Okay, he's dead, they're all dead. There's not gonna be. I was gonna say there's not gonna be any more guys, right? Like that's just gonna be it. And then we just call it a day. Because there's no point. And these minions don't count for anything anyway. I wish they did, but they don't. I'm sure the devs probably thought that'd be too easy. Also, I do want to say, I've mentioned this before about doing Jak 3. Like, I do kind of want to wait for the perfect time to do it with my brother. You know, have him play Jak 3 because it's his favorite. But I could always save that for like a co-op thing instead, and just I can do Jak 3, you know, on my own. I can't go back and get the minion. Oh well. Well, hopefully I don't run out of these guys because we have like 5 more to go. So I'm sure there's probably plenty. I see all those lights going on in the background. I just kind of expect somebody's getting blasted in there right now. Just shocked the shit. Now that might be it. That might be the end of the level. Oh. Well, even if I got that one extra guy, it wouldn't have saved me anyway. Alright, well, there's that. Awesome. Awesome choice. Now on to episode 17, because we have plenty of time to do another 1, maybe even 2 levels. Unless this is just the Uka Uka boss fight. I don't remember. Oh, man. Whew. Feels good to destroy it. Adult education. I don't know if there's actually an infinite slide. I don't think there is. I think it only goes as far as just, like, really long slide, but... yeah. Wish I could tell how many minions are going to be in this level. Oh, yeah, these guys. They actually appear really early on in the Game Boy version, funny enough. They're one of the few... same thing with Snipe. Like, they're one of the few Titans that appear at the very beginning of the game. I'm surprised they'd show up this late in console. But they're also, I guess they're probably classified... yeah, they're basically Snipe. So, pretty much just really lightweight enemy type. What are they called? Electric. I should have guessed. Heavenly Blast. What a name for that, huh? I think you're supposed to hit this so you can continue on. You know, funny enough, as crazy as it sounds, the Wii version does have... like, you can do this. You can shoot things from a much further distance than you could. So... oh, yeah, that's right. This one's extremely strong as shit. Like, look at that. That's insane. The fact that there's hardly any startup for it, or not, well... yeah, but what I mean to say is, it just, bro, it just goes. There's 19 minions. Oh, we've got this. Honestly, I think I prefer Electric in the Game Boy version. Just because, like, he actually has, you know, beat-em-up attacks, I guess. I was going to say, can I do anything with that at all? Probably not. Unfortunately for this game, these characters are based on just shooting. So I'll be doing a lot of that, annoyingly enough. Somehow I missed that one. Not really sure how. Alright, well. Let's just break this shit real quick. So I get this over with. Yeah, if there's anything that's moving in a horizontal pattern, then Electric can destroy that pretty easily. Destroy 8 bombs. And once again, you're just better off doing what you expect to do. Which is just shoot. Run up and shoot them. You got 60 whole seconds to do this. Or like technically 70, so a whole fucking minute. I have no idea where the other ones are going to be at. And I just got completely toasted. Yeah, because he's going to kill me. Bro will actually kill me if I'm not careful. I'm guessing the last ones are probably exactly where I thought they would be. Okay, well, let's just get these over with before we get screwed, because I got time, but I got no health, so Okay, so I guess they don't appear, or they don't disappear. Just feels like they would. I don't know. Whatever. Alley-oop. Also, I love how quick this game is. It just lets you just play it. That's always nice. I like when games just let you just play the game. Oh, fuck that. Yeah, that's... His variant of the ultimate is just random attacks from a distance. Annoyingly enough. Oop, okay, I had time. I was gonna say, I hope I have time to make this, but thankfully I did. You gonna move? Or do I have to step on it again? Okay. I was gonna say. What the fuck am I doing? Why do I even care? Oh. There goes that guy, I guess. And yeah, they hardly ever block. Any of the lightweight titans just... They don't even give a shit. So if you're looking to get Combo King, I mean, that's one way to do it, I guess. So... Yeah, if I really wanted to, I could just do this. And they'll at least destroy the first one. Like I say, it's most likely going to miss the other guy. You only destroy one bomb, you don't have to destroy all of them. Thankfully. Hell, why even bother destroying them anyway? Let's be real. You know, it's fine just to shoot him down if you want, but it's just kind of pointless. Arguably. Okay, it's fucking locked on my shit here. I think that's probably all the minions I can get right now. I would guess. Ow! Bitch. Yeah, I mean, would it really hurt if I did? You know, would it really hurt if I did keep him around just in case? Probably not. Because maybe I might need one. I mean, it might help. Maybe. Oh, god damn it. Well, if my Wii U screaming at me is not enough to tell you what's going to happen, then yeah, this is going to be... This is going to be rough, I can tell you that. Do bandicoots even eat bones or like bones? This was more so just a dog thing. You got that dog in him. This is probably the hardest fight in the entire game. Arguably. So... Yeah, we'll see how this goes, I guess. I think the idea was just to break these first? No, probably not. Most likely it's just to attack these assholes. So I can jack the bat. You're gonna probably want that instead. And I got the Battler skin. Nice. Yeah, he does this shit and it completely just erases everything. It's really irritating. It really sucks and I hate it. Okay, I'm not really sure exactly what I was supposed to be hitting. I don't think we can really hit him. Yes. We can. Yeah, that's right. You're supposed to hit him to destroy the things around. Fuck this fucking game. I don't remember exactly how you're supposed to really do this fight. But I think you can block these. Yes. That's how you survive that shit. That onslaught of shit. Now you can tell just exactly how fucking tough this might be. Get the fuck away, dude. And they're gonna spawn more guys because, of course, I'm gonna get fucking blasted and I can't do anything about it. Yeah, I think the idea here is to pretty much just work your way up the ladder. You know, jack on to Eagle Eye Trick, zap a couple dudes, that sort of thing. You know, get onto the Battler. Huh. I might have time for this. As long as I don't get accidentally hit. By the way, I think 3 tornadoes should be just close enough to doing a decent chunk of damage to him. And as you guys probably know, because this is fucking Crash the Titans, he's going to start losing that. that stun. So you have to be very quick with it. Alright, the one time we get to do this asshole. Uka Uka, heavy hitter, BB, and then Optic Blast. And just hit A to do it. It's kind of pointless. It's just essentially your laser thing. The fact that that shit just spawns immediately on top of you is ridiculous. I'm guessing that most likely one way to defeat it is probably just by blocking. Okay. Like, the fuck am I supposed to do half the time? To deal with this shit. It sucks. Oh, thank God there's a checkpoint system. Oh my fucking God. This game pisses me off. Like, yeah, I should just wait for him to launch his shit so then I could just, you know, not get beat up. But it's so bad. I'm sorry. This fight is so annoying. One tip I guess I could probably give is you want to stun at least most of the Titans if you can. So you don't have to deal with their bullshit. And then deal with that, I guess. The thing is, like, they're going to keep spawning in regardless. Yeah, I didn't think so. I was hoping that would work, but no, you can't block it either. It's not enough. Nothing is. Yeah, I'm better off just jacking onto the next guy here and just doing tornado shit. Okay, that protected me. Okay, good. I was hoping it would, because it seemed like it does. And then just knock these fuckers away. Just fuck them, who cares? And again, if you want to use Eye Laser Blast, here you go. And then here's your heavy. That's what you expect. Alright. On to checkpoint, or the next checkpoint here. At least Crash can avoid that with ease. But the fact that, their Titans just can't do that is just stupid. At least I can do this to avoid the lasers. This Crash is actually nimble enough to get around. Yeah, once again, just start fucking launching Tornado right at Uka Uka if you can. And no, I didn't think so. Of course not. Why would I? Why would I get the guy I wanted? You know? Why would any of that ever happen? I got lucky there. Oh my fucking God. And he died. Of course he did. Why wouldn't he fucking die? Look at this bullshit. They spawned like a ton of fucking Titans for you to fight. All while having to fight a boss at the same time. It's just so fucking annoying. And I don't think that works very well against him. And he can just fucking clobber one dude and it's good. That's all bro has to do. All he has to do is just clobber one guy and he's good to go. I got really lucky there again. Which, like I said before, you're just going to have to rely on that. I mean, the charge is really good. But you really do have to rely heavily on the timing on it and shit. Alright, well, I can finish this shit off for good. Yeah, this level's horrible. It's horrid. Hate it. God damn. It's great that that does damage to him, but shit. You know, when it hits me back, it's like, ugh. It hurts. There. When I say that's the worst boss, I mean it. Like I don't remember Spider Nina even being that bad in comparison to this dickhead. He's the only reason I never want to play this game that often. Because I'll get to this part and be like, ugh. Really don't want to do all that. Is that?
I can sense Coco, so I'll get us as close as possible.
Yeah, I think that's just a wall that just got deleted. Oops. More cutscenes. It really was just the PS2 era that really liked their cutscenes, didn't they? Especially the unskippable ones. They really want to make sure that that you care about their story that they're telling. Look, I'm all, like I said before, I'm all for watching cutscenes and watching a story if I like the game enough. What I don't like is when I'm forced to like the story. But arguably it does, okay, it does work sometimes. Let's say that I'm playing like Assassin's Creed for the first time and it has like unskippable cutscenes. I guess in this case I'll use God of War as a better example. Like when I first played God of War, there is a chance that I might, skip cutscenes just because it's like, oh, I just want to play the game. So having unskippable cutscenes is not always a bad thing, but if I'm playing a game again, I should be allowed to skip them. Which, I'm playing this for the first time on Wii, so that's probably why I can't skip them, because I think you probably can. So, there goes that whole BSing I was talking about. That's just my way of putting it. Like, if you've beaten the game once before, the game should just automatically know, like, okay, he's seen all the cutscenes, so we can skip it for him, whenever I play the game again. That would be nice. This one I think might be long too. I wouldn't be surprised. There's... You see that? What the fuck? This game is weird. Like, I get that he's loaded in, but holy shit. Yeah, this one might be too long for this episode, maybe. I don't know. Well, it's either we get it done now, or we do it when we get around to it. So, pick your poison. And now introducing the Brat Minions. They have this really annoying stun thing that, well, they just scream in your ear. Okay, maybe it's not that long, below. I don't know, because we have 25 minutes to kill, so... By that effort, it should be like, okay... Shouldn't be too hard to do this. I was gonna say, if you don't aim, I think it just aims directly at what it needs to, but no. Or what's closer, but no, unfortunately it does not do that. Most things in this game can be destroyed twice, by the way, so... There's that for you. As we've seen, no doubt before. Plenty of times. Alright, challenge room time. Collect 8 jacks. Funny enough, I actually skip whenever I'm playing the game again. I usually just don't even bother with these challenge room things. It's just funny that in the Let's Play itself, I'm putting in the effort of actually doing it. Just something I find kind of silly. I want to say that most likely destroying these will probably maybe cause the platforms to go... No, probably not. I think you have to... I think I get... Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure there's anything up here. I kind of need Broski just in case. But I might be just wasting time doing that too. There's one at the very end. There's one right here. There's one that I just collected from a distance, I guess. So the last two is exactly where you expect them to be at. So I've got this. Yeah, this shouldn't be that bad. Just jump up here and we're done. Easy. Now where's my reward? Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, cha-ching. I think it's blue almost every time, ain't it? No, I think there's some red ones every once in a while. Alright, gonna dodge that shit. Wait, does going into the challenge rooms, does that respawn brats so I can just get more kills? Maybe. That might be something to consider in the future. It's funny, I call them brats, I don't call them minions. Even though that's technically what they are, they're minions. Well, regardless, I think that does actually work out pretty well, so something to kind of keep in mind. And I don't think you destroy... Yeah, you can't destroy paintings, unfortunately. You've still locked onto it, unfortunately. As well. Yes, I said that twice in a row, I know. I catch myself doing that quite often. I think it's just too much commentary in one day. It just breaks me down without anything Without anything realistically being new to talk about. You know. Alright, here we go. Radsicle time. Got lucky with that one. Of course, Cortex would have like a bunch of shit just all about himself. It's funny, I get it, but I don't think I would ever be that narcissistic. I don't think I could live with having a bunch of statues about me. It would just be kind of weird. Be terrifying too. Walking around at night and be like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, you can knock back projectiles. How quaint. God damn. How many of these guys are there gonna be? Shit. Oh, they destroyed the statue for me, which is pretty nice of them to do that. Now I have to collect my dough before it disappears, because that was a lot of stuff. Alright, you ass wipes. Oh, come on. I'm just like a little bit off. You couldn't be nice and just give it to me? You know, we haven't seen Spike in forever, have we? No, we have not. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's funny. I think I mentioned this before, but like, jacking on other enemies just kind of wastes time a little bit. But, well, that's the thing, though. Not really. I mean, yes, it does. If you're just trying to continue on with the level, you don't really need to jack onto another guy. But with arena fights like this, I think it does actually kind of help out a ton. Because then you could just annihilate an enemy real quick. Oh, okay. I killed his ass. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't do that. Oh, for... Crying out loud. And it... Well, yeah, of course. You'd be the guy I end up locking onto. Well, once again, like I said before, this game's really lenient about certain things, so... I guess you don't need to charge that. I think it just does it itself. The heavy shield. Poof. Oh my god, I hate when they block my shit and they just have unbearable guards to deal with. It's really annoying. Really annoying how you assholes do that. Am I missing something? Am I supposed to destroy something? I'm just missing it. I don't know where it's at. Because we've had, like, 3 or 4 waves by now. And it's getting kind of old. Just saying. Oh, my fucking god. I'm gonna lose my guy. Yep. Not so. Well, you know what? Okay. Okay. And now I have to do it all over again, don't I? I wouldn't be surprised. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I got one guy down, so why not? Alright. Maybe this will work. I don't know. So I was gonna say, I don't know how much it takes to stun a guy with the electric super. I'm not really sure. I also kind of want to play God Hand a little bit right now, too. I want to play a little bit of everything. I had this moment earlier this week. Oh, that was it. It checkpointed me. Nice. Oh. That's really nice of you, game. Thanks. Now, luckily, you don't even need to use the Wiimote for most of this. You can just, in all technicality, just shoot. That'll work. Good thing I have a ton of lives for this crap. Holy moly. You dicks. Yeah, this will be my last level for today. Might be the last video for a while. Possibly. Well, I might do some more this week. I don't know. But like I said, I mainly just do these right now to effectively help me a little bit more when it comes to doing commentary for the other channel instead. And who knows, I might just be like, ugh, I don't want to do commentary anymore for the channel right now anyway, because I'm talking too damn much for this one. And it's a new game, too. It's going to be kind of... I have to get used to what I need to say, you know? Oh, I was so hoping that was it. But I think we can destroy most of this. Never mind. I was wrong. I wish we could destroy most of it. I mean, there's all this breakable crap in here. Like, why not? You know? I think I could break the piano at the very least, but... Did they just block my attack? Is that even possible? Oh, okay, there we go. That's why you can't break anything in here. Alright, that's the end of the episode. Nice. I think we got everything except for combo, so... At least they tell you what you need, which is really nice. That way I know ahead of time. Alright. That'll be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time for some more Crash of the Titans, when we either finish the game, or we finish it in 2 episodes. Because I think it's getting pretty close to being done. So, that being said, take care, everybody.